Hi everyone, this is Diane. As I said in the last video, it is time to do some more collaging in this journal that I'm currently writing in. I'm approaching the last signature. So this is the last page of the middle signature. And I've already done this. I didn't really do anything to this. Well, yeah, I guess I added that. I don't remember. Anyway, I have some tags to write on that might take a couple days to fill in. But now I'm going to start on this signature. I did do the first page in our last session. Now, I had a paint card, and this was a few pages back, and I put this grid paper on the back to write on, and then I started writing on it, and I made a mistake. So I tore that part off and then moved it to a different day because I wanted to just continue writing. So I'm going to just put maybe something decorative at the top of that. Now, I have a few things out. I always pull some supplies, and I have so many different types of supplies that I can pull out different things from the last time. So I do have some book page images, the children's books mostly, the animals and the children again. And this is children from magazines. And I got my yellow stencil numbers out and letters just because they're fun and I don't use them that much. And I brought a little drawer unit over because it has my Denizen labels, my vintage ones, and these drawers don't come out without a lot of effort. There's some calling cards down there I could get to. And then I also have this basket. So I have a problem with digital ephemera. I see it, I like it, I favorite it, and then it goes on sale, I get notified. Maybe I buy it. Not always, but maybe I do. So I've been cutting these up. I had a thick stack of papers with the digitals printed on them to cut up. So I keep these little envelopes, these little bags with me while I'm cutting, and then I can keep them all sorted. So I have assorted ephemera here that I'm working on cutting, so I can use some of them. I had these two sets of labels. I don't know what they're from. I think I have a piece of paper in each one that says what the Etsy shop is, but this one is blue and green and this one is turquoise and pink. So it's just assorted, lots of pages. I didn't even count all the pages. So I like using labels, so that's good. And then these were quite a few pages of grunge and the wild sunflower fussy cuts. So I think the wild sunflower is the Etsy name. And I got a blue set and a pink set of these really grungy looking tags. Couldn't resist them. There's so many really cool grungy ephemera things. And just miscellaneous. So anyway, well, I was going to look for something out of here to put on this. I think this set is from Caramia, and it's collages, which is cool because they're pretty, and you can also get ideas for making your own collages. Oh, Cara Brandon, I'm sorry. Cara Brandon Creations. Just want one that will go across the top. Well, maybe I'll put that on and then something underneath it. This isn't something I bought recently. It's just miscellaneous ephemera. I know some of it is from Gail Agostinelli. She had gifted it to me a long time ago. So sometimes I just go in and look at my older sets of ephemera and say, yeah, I haven't used that in a while, let's print some. So I got a new office chair. I ordered it from Amazon and it came. It's still in the box in my living room. I don't really feel like putting it together today. I'm going to meet my kids just a mile or two away from here later after dinner at the place where we like to get our ice cream cones and sundaes and whatnot, because I haven't been in a while, and Labor Day is next weekend, and once Labor Day hits, it's when the supplies are gone, they're closed. So it's getting close. I always get so sad when the ice cream places close. There, that looks cute. I could put something on the front too, couldn't I? I like her. One of the nice things about adding elements to my journals, besides the fact that it makes them look more interesting, is that I get to keep some of the ephemera that I collect and like. And when I look back through my journals, I can see all my pretty ephemera pieces too. Now look at this. That is a blank slate. What shall we do here? I have to have room for writing. I don't care if I take up a lot of room because I don't want to write here. I did that just right here, and it's a little difficult to write on those edges and the fabric or the stitching. So I'll just cover that part up, and then the page will look prettier too. Okay, that will work. board on it on the back side. So that is good, and now I just have that space to write on. I'd like to put a journaling spot on this, but maybe use another image of a child. I love my children's illustrations. Now I just look for a journaling card. I like him. That's cute. I wanted to make sure I could still see a lot of the map because I love maps. Got a writing space there. I don't need to do anything to this page. This one is decorated, but I could add something there to make writing easier. I think if I used a Sharpie, I could write on that. It's a little bit slick for writing, but that one shows up a little better. So if I use a Sharpie, I could write on it, I think. Don't you? I have some fine tip Sharpies. I think this looks prettier than just the plain white there. Maybe I'll use one of those pretty labels. Okay, now I have this brochure from Fort Ticonderoga, and I think it's an old one from like ones my parents picked up when we were vacationing in the Adirondacks. But my husband and I went there also. I don't remember going to Fort Ticonderoga with my parents, but I know we were in that area. We were camping up there. And so they probably just picked this brochure up. I'll have to ask my dad if we actually went there when I was young. Anyway, I don't really want to cover that, because I did go there with my husband, like I said. So maybe I could just tuck something small in there that I can write on. Doesn't really go with Fort Ticonderoga, but it goes with what I like, so yeah, I think that'll work. Oh, I brought my vintage labels over. I might as well use one, right? the smallest version of that. I like the colors with this stuff. Not leaving myself a lot of room to write, but part of the fun is doing this collaging stuff. So I'm enjoying my journal. So this is using some vintage labels and a ticket in a collage, and there are, I think it looks like staples there. So that is a nice idea for how to collage those things. And those colors look nice here. Okay, I have some ephemera that, what did I do with it? Oh, I know. That I cut, and I want to use it. I don't know what journal to use it in, but I could use it right here. These are, I'm sure they're AI, but they look like pockets, cloth pockets and leather pockets. I think there's 2 different sets. Maybe, yeah, there's 2 sets. So I think these leather, more grungy ones were in a different set than these. Look at that one. Aren't these so cute? And they came with these little cutouts too. I love the strawberries, of course, but I'm going to go with a color that goes better. Well, this would go great with that. But I want to use something like that. Make a pocket and then put a tag in it. Ooh, I love the colors on this one. I'm going to use that. These are so cool. Looks like torn leather. This one looks like craft paper, actually, with newsprint behind it. This looks like it's made out of a book page. They're just so neat. And I don't have the name of the shop in here. Thought I did. Look at that one. Paper flowers coming out of the pocket. I'll have to, I'm sure I'll be able to find it because I bought them probably a few months ago. Oh, I wanted one of those flowers too to add to the page. Put them here where you can see them. Did I print on another digital by mistake? That must have been left in my printer. That's pretty. There they are. Now, I'm going to look for a tag to stick in there. Holder thing for my phone. This was just made with cardstock and part of a book page. I feel like this needs something. I've got red labels. I'm thinking they came from the same place as the, but I'm not sure, as the blue and green and pink labels, but I don't know that for sure. If I see the name in here, I'll let you know. These probably didn't come from the same place because there are far fewer of them than in the other sets. Okay, we're getting there. I want to reinforce this corner, I think. It could break off and it wouldn't be a problem, but maybe I'll just glue a card to journal on down here. Okay, this one has a playing card and this flower tag. I could glue something here to write on, but I think I'll also put another page behind it, something behind it to journal on. This is wallpaper here. I like that. This is a nice big book to put it in. So, composite score of all 4 book cards. Don't know what that means. Skill. Oh, these are, I cut these up from a folder for reading in elementary school. Like I don't know if it was Scholastic, but there were books of different skill level, different reading levels. I remember doing them in school and loving them. And I was up there often to change books because I read fast. Then you had to take a test to see, a comprehension test. Okay, now, let's see, I've got these little green pads. They would be good for journaling spots when I need one. This is the back of the wallpaper. I think I'll just leave that black stitching there because I like it, but I could decorate with something. Some of these are pretty big. This looks like it's from A Small World. I think it is. I loved that ride. As a grown-up, I never went there as a kid. But my grandson Teddy and I, this is probably Polly put the kettle on. Teddy and I kept riding that. He doesn't like roller coasters and doesn't really like the thrill rides. And I can't do roller coasters anymore. I used to do some. I love her. I'm going to put her in there. But anyway, so when we went to Disney World, Teddy was only 5. He turned 5 while we were there, actually. Teddy and I would do It's a Small World while everybody else was doing grown-up rides. He's 13 now, 13 and a half, so I don't know how happy he would be. He said he would do it again with me, but he probably wouldn't do it as many times as we did, over and over. I guess It's a Small World is one of those rides you either love or hate. But because the song gets stuck in your head. But I like the song. I remember hearing it when I was in school. I don't remember why, but I remember being in a class and hearing that song. And maybe we saw a film about Disney World. I don't know. But anyway, I loved the song. That's when I first heard it, and I loved it, and I still love it. And it was so exciting for me as an adult to go. I mean, I was a grandma for the first time. My first grandchild was a brand new baby. The first time my husband and I went to Disney World by ourselves. No kids. And that was the first time I got to ride on It's a Small World. So I think I should put that little illustration that I just had. I think I should put that in here somewhere. She is adorable. And I'll just tuck that in there for journaling. I could make a pocket on that page so I don't have to cover. I don't know what that is. Must be, oh, I think it's a riddle, a child's riddle poem. So where did that Small World piece go? Oh, she's really cute. She'd make a cute pocket. Oh, look at this. Oh, it's from the Disney little record book that I got. I'll put it right here. So this is one of the images. I think I'll look through my pile here and look for all of the It's a Small World images that I have and use them. Anyway, back to this page. Here's the other one I had. Oh, that goes right there. Yeah, I'll make a little pocket there too. Or I could just glue it down and right up here. I think I'll do that since I cut it apart. This is from It's a Small World. Is this one? I don't think so. See, I want to put a pocket here. I'll do another one of these. Maybe one of the neutral colored ones. Guess it'll have to be a small one so I don't cover that up if I want to keep those words. Oh, that's cute. I like that. Gonna be a tiny pocket. Guess I don't need to have the whole poem showing. I could put those together and make it into a bigger pocket. Okay, now I want a piece of paper. I'll just fold up a piece of paper to put in there. Some stationery. Pocket here, no pocket there. I think I'll just make that a pocket. That one. These are tally cards. I'm going to ink around the edge so it'll stand off of that white page. So I have quite a few pockets right here. Let's see. It's 1, 2, 3 all in a row. And I wanted, oh yeah, I wanted to put one there, but I didn't. So I have 3 in a row. I could just use this pocket, this purse thing, as a journaling card. Now I want to put all of the It's a Small World pieces together, all in a row. Don't want to cover up those kids though. I'm going to glue those there. I don't think I'll do anything to this page. I'll just write in these spaces. And I'm going to trim this up better and then glue it to a colored paper and maybe make another pocket out of it. I already got halfway through this, didn't I? Yeah, right there. Okay, so next session should finish this up, I hope. I don't know if I will be able to edit out enough to include this, but I forgot to just go through, show you what we did today, just review. So I started out with this paint chip, which I thought turned out really cute. We did this page. We added a couple pieces to the map. Added a paint chip here. We did these 3 pieces and then just tucked a little card in there. And we did this little collage. These are vintage pieces. And that's a digital. And this was really fun to do. Add this pocket and then do a little collage on this tag, which was made with a book page. And I just inserted this tag also for more journaling. Added that, and here we just tucked this card in, so I have a place to write. I love this little girl, so I added her in and then tucked in this page for writing. I made a pocket with this frog pocket, digital, and this vintage stencil, and just tucked a couple pieces of stationery in there. And this pocket looks like it's made out of brown craft paper. I like the hardware on it and the grungy look to it. That will be a journaling spot. I can write on that. I added this little stencil and a tally card. I'll have to put something in that pocket. And I did add this, and I added this pocket and then made a tag to go in there, which involved stamping, inking, cutting out, adding a mulberry paper. I backed this onto some polka dot cardstock and made a tab for it. And that's where we left off. So I just have this many more pages to go. It's getting really thick now. Loving it so much. So there we go. That's what we did today. And I'll see you in the next video. Have a creative day. Bye.